So, I know I look like shit. My hair is a mess, my face is a mess, and that's fine. It's like an unpacking day and a cleaning day and all that shit, getting work done, editing for a video that I'm posting tomorrow. So I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done. I'm gonna live stream in a minute, so if you guys don't follow me on YouNow, go check that out. But I haven't posted on this channel in a while, so I wanted to just update you. Well, I posted the Warped Tour video, but that was kind of old. I was just with Richie for a week in Virginia, but unfortunately I didn't vlog any of that. For several reasons. It was like we filmed his music video, and that took a lot of time, preparing for, and afterwards there was a lot of cleanup, and it's exhausting, so you just want to sleep for the next day and the day after. And on top of that, I actually thought I was better. I thought the mono was gone, but turns out it wasn't entirely. I went through a phase of being nauseous and throwing up, which really sucks. So the music video, the night before, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up and I was like, oh god, I didn't feel good. I had to run to the bathroom, threw up a ton. The next day I felt kind of nauseous, but I got through it. It was fine. Everything actually turned out really well. So that's good. I was so scared that I was going to somehow be unable to like do what I needed to do, and I was like worried that I was gonna ruin everything, but I didn't, so that's fine. I'm back here, and I don't know, everything just feels kind of sad. Everything feels sad to me right now. I don't know if it's hormones or if like I'm just sad because I always, honestly, every time I leave Richie, I go through a phase of like 3 or 4 days where I just feel awful. Like everything is depressing, just because I miss him, you know, like we're long distance, so whenever I do see him, I see him for like a week or a week and a half, and then I leave, but like during that time I kind of get used to being around him, and then I come back here and it's just like this this void of like horribleness. I don't know. And I do have friends and I have people that like, you know, I want to hang out with and stuff, but unfortunately I'm the kind of person that it's hard for me to connect with people. So even like people that I do know out here that I'm friends with, it's like sometimes I just don't want to hang out with people. Like I just want to be alone. So it just is weird. It's like a cycle of bad things. And then like on top of that, the internet has been like super pissing me off lately. I don't know how political I feel like getting on my vlog channel, because normally I save the rants for my main channel, but like I feel like I've missed so much in like the politics and stuff lately because I've been sick, you know. I've missed, so it's kind of like it reminds me of whenever I got my boobs, my boob job. I missed that entire like Daddy of 5 controversy that in any other state I probably would have chimed in and made a video talking about how fucking horrible those people are. But I missed that, because you know, if you don't post something at a relevant time on the internet, it becomes like useless. So I never did. I never posted about that because I was recovering from surgery. So yeah. And then this mono thing lasted like a total of 3 weeks. And then like about a week and a half of that was like critical, like high fevers. I went to the hospital one night. You guys know I posted all about it online. So like it just kind of knocked me out for a really long time. I lost my momentum on YouTube. I was getting like, you know, I was doing really well. And you know, YouTube is such that if you take a break for too long, it kind of demotes your relevance and doesn't promote your videos as much. And like I kind of fucked myself over, but what can you do? I was sick, but like also aside from that, during that time, like things were happening politically that in any other world I would have commented on, and it just sucks to feel like I'm missing out on stuff. Like I missed like whenever he did the, like I would have made a video on the transgender in the military thing, that whole situation, like how he tweeted about how transgender people shouldn't be allowed to serve in the military. Like I tweeted about it, but I couldn't, you know, I was kind of confined to just tweeting, which who the frick cares about Twitter? Like by the way, I post on Twitter all the time, so if you want to follow me, feel free. But you know, I was limited to just like, you know, a short tweet instead of a video, which I wish I could have made a video ranting on that, how horrible it was and ridiculous. And then I feel like with the Charlottesville stuff, you know, I was in Virginia with Richie and we were like busy, and like I was also sick for part of the time, so I didn't really get a chance to comment on the Charlottesville stuff. And even though it's pretty recent, I feel like if I posted a video tomorrow on it, it would still be somewhat irrelevant because I waited. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys understand, but like I want to make a video. I wish I could have made a video on it, because like it's so, I can't believe that in 2017 we have a group of white men that feel like they are legitimate and picking up essentially pitchforks or tiki torches, which by the way, now tiki torches, which once were a cute decoration, are kind of ruined for me. Picking up freaking torches like they're going after Frankenstein. What are you doing? And there were only 200 of them. I mean, there shouldn't be any, but like, it's not like it was a giant, like it's like a giant proportion of the, you know, country that's feeling this way. It's just 200 asshole idiots that made this scene. And unfortunately it turned into this like horrible thing. And like I saw on Facebook, Penn Jillette posted a status about what would it have been like if no one showed up, like if no one reacted to them, if no one cared. Like obviously they're gonna incite some kind of rage, but that is their goal. Like their goal is to rev people up and get people pissed off and like make a statement, and they, you know, the more attention they get, it brings the news, and once the media gets involved, now all of these people are seeing them, whereas if they were ignored, they would get like, you know, far less of their message spread because no one's paying attention. Like, could you imagine if you saw these people on the streets and you just kind of walked by, and like, if you did acknowledge them, you know, like preferably ignore them, but if you did acknowledge them, it'd just be like, you guys are idiots, and just like keep walking. Like, just like kind of like belittle their purpose, like belittle the value of what it is that they're doing, and just like make them feel like the insignificant pieces of shit that they are. Like, I would love that. And then fucking Trump tweets how it's like, oh, it's the response, you know, both sides are wrong, okay? I can't, like that, I can't even express how fucked up that is, that he couldn't just say that Nazis are bad. Why can't you just say that white supremacists, that white nationalists, or whatever they call themselves, why can't you just say that they're bad? Why is it so hard? Why is that so hard? I don't know, Trump, he was trying to say, oh, well, because I didn't have all the evidence and it was still going on at the time, I didn't want to, like, you know, make a big statement about something if I didn't have all the facts, because that's what he does. He always waits to post about the facts whenever it comes to things. It's not like he's ever jumped the gun and like just tweeted about something before he had all the facts. He would never do something like that. I just feel like, I don't know, the whole thing is really sketchy to me, and it's really frustrating. And then there were all the people tweeting about how like all white people deserve to feel like some kind of guilt for this. Like all white people are the problem here. Lord, like you guys saw Lord's tweet, or maybe you didn't, but I retweeted it. But she was like, all white people need to feel sorry for what happened. It's all of our faults, and like white people are the worst, essentially. Which is ridiculous, because like I don't stand by that shit. Like I think that the protests were horrible. And then we have that I was dealing with, and I tweeted about that, so the internet pissed me off there. And then the whole, like, I've been beefing with Riley for a little while, Riley Dennis on my channel, and that whole exchange was incredibly frustrating. Like, I even tried to have a conversation in private with Riley, and it was rejected. She took it as me saying, if you don't talk to me in person, I'm gonna continue making videos about you. But like, what is the alternative? If I don't have some kind of direct form of communication with the person, and they're like saying things that I find to be horrible and offensive, you know, that's my channel. My channel is responding to people that I think are horrible and offensive. So if you say horrible and offensive shit and don't clear it up, don't be surprised if I make a video about you. It wasn't an ultimatum or a threat. It was just me saying, hey, you want to clear this up so this like ends? Like, I would love to talk to you in person. Maybe I'll learn something. Maybe I'll hear a new perspective, or maybe you'll word something in a way that doesn't like piss me off immediately. Wouldn't that be cool? But that was just all rejected. So, and then I keep getting people tweeting me about how I'm homophobic because of things that I've said, and like, they're missing the point. People keep acting like I just come at people who are transgender and be like, hey, I don't want to date you, or hey, I'm not sexually attracted to you. Who in the world acts like that? Who walks up to a random person on the street and is like, oh, I don't know you at all, but I just want to tell you I'm not interested. Like, no one would ever do that kind of thing. It seems ridiculous, because it is ridiculous. And people are saying that that's what I'm doing here, but it's not. I'm responding to people like Riley, who make claims saying, hey, if you don't like me, then there's a problem with you. Like, you're transphobic if you're not attracted to this thing. You know, even if you're not aware of it, there might be some kind of like ingrained transphobia or something. And I'm just like, excuse me? Like, why are you saying that my sexual preferences or my you know, attraction is wrong? And I have an issue with that, because it's very judgmental upon me for no reason. So it does have to do with me. This is not random. This is I've seen not only Riley, but multiple people saying that I have a problem because of the way that I feel. and then I say, excuse me, and I get upset about it, and then they come at me saying, you have no place to talk because you're not transgender. It's like, but this is not about people who are transgender. This is about people who aren't attracted to people who are transgender. So this is about me. It is like, exactly about me. I don't know, so I don't need to keep going on about this because like this is the exact shit that I've been talking about on my channel. So it's basically more of the same. So I don't want to get into it anymore because I'm just gonna be talking in circles. But like, I don't know, I just like, I got home and like I'm sad to not be around Richie, and like I don't want to see I don't want to do anything. And I keep seeing stupid tweets on the internet about, you know, the things I was just talking about, and it's just like, I hate everything. I hate everything. Everything is sad. Everything saddens me. Everything depresses me right now. And it's just like a growing pile of frustration. I don't know a way around it. Like, this is kind of what I do. Like, I comment on shit on the internet. I give my opinions on things. So obviously this is gonna happen, but at some point, like, it does start to wear me down to where I feel like maybe I would be better off making stupid videos about Jake Paul, because hey, at least that doesn't make me want to kill myself. Anyways, that's it. I've got to go live stream. I gotta go live stream and post this and live stream. Tippy, what do you think about all this? See, wouldn't it be nice to be a cat? Just chill. Just be a cat. You don't even worry about anything. But yeah, I'm gonna post this and immediately after do a live stream. So if you want to hang out with me, go see that. But yeah, this was just an entire vlog of me bitching. So I hope you enjoyed it. All right.